Welcome to the Haston Holker Caribbean cruise ship Extravaganza, featuring the islands of St. Martin, St. Lucia, Grenada, Barbados, and St. John. Our journey begins in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where we will board the Celebrity Ascent on January 15th of 2027. Our first 3 nights will be spent at sea. This will give us ample time to acquaint ourselves with our cruise ship Celebrity Ascent and all of its amenities. Our concierge class stateroom has many prime extras, including excellent room locations and a stateroom assistant who will tend to our requests. Refer to the outline for all of the details. Our cabins are assigned a dining room from one of the 4 dining locations, which are the Normandy, Cyprus, the Tuscan, and Cosmopolitan. This dining is included in the cruise cost. There is also free buffet food areas as well as specialty dining restaurants. Gail and I have selected the 3-night specialty dining package. We will choose which restaurants on the first boarding day. The specialty dining restaurants are Le Voyage, is French, the Fine Cut Steakhouse, self-explanatory. The Eden restaurant is plant-based and healthy food. The Le Grand Bistro also is a French, more like a bistro French. The Raw on 5, which is sushi, and the Rooftop Garden Grill, which is American fare. And Le Petit Chef is an animated experience, and it has just about any food you want. And the Magic Carpet Experience, which is a sushi and other fare, also an experience thing. The Celebrity Ascent can hold a total of 3,000 people, including staff, and it was christened in 2023. The Celebrity Ascent has a world-class gym with a spin theater and yoga classes, running walking track, a high-tech theater, resort-style spa, large no-smoking casino, shopping stores, a nightclub, multiple bars, multiple pools and spas, pickleball court, and much, much more. We will likely be sailing southward between the islands of the Bahamas and Cuba, as well as the northern side of the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. These islands were heavily pirated between 1650 and 1730. However, the peak of the mayhem occurred in the early 1700s. We are not expecting any piracy in our adventure this time. It should be noted that the British Navy deployed only 2 ships to this region in order to control the piracy in the late 1600s, but by 1730 there were at least 124 British Navy ships deployed seeking and hunting 2,500 pirates of the Caribbean.
Take me to the ocean, take me to the sea.
Our first port will be Philipsburg, St. Martin, arriving at 8 a.m. on January the 18th. The north half of the island is French and the south half is Dutch. This island is known for its colorful buildings and a beach where low-flying jets pass over sunbathers. You can walk to the town from this port and also visit the beach. It should be noted that the beach gets very busy. The Sunset Bar has a jet plane schedule for the close landings. We could charter a snorkeling tour, do some souvenir shopping in town at the famous duty-free shops, or rent an ATV to cruise the islands. For St. Martin, Gail and I have selected the Golden Eagle Catamaran Sail and Snorkel from the ship's website excursions menu. St. Martin will accept US dollar for currency. The ship departs at 5 p.m. As the ship leaves the harbor, we will continue southward and pass by the islands of St. Kitts, Nevis, Guadalupe, Dominica, and Martinique. We will arrive in our second port, Port Castries, St. Lucia, on January 19th at 9 a.m. St. Lucia is an independent, democratic, sovereign nation gaining its independence from Great Britain in 1979. It is the only nation named after a woman. St. Lucy is the patron saint for the blind. St. Lucia is celebrated for its dramatic, mountainous landscape, lush rainforest, and romantic luxury resorts. It is best known globally for the iconic Pythons, twin volcanic spires that rise directly from the sea. It is also known for its sulfur springs, hiking, off-road adventures, deep-sea fishing, boat tours, scuba snorkel diving, island hopping, and horseback riding. St. Lucia accepts Eastern Caribbean dollars and US dollars. Gail and I have scheduled an ATV tour for all of us, which includes the rainforest, fruit sampling, waterfall, banana plantation, beach, and rum distillery. This has been booked through TripAdvisor, which is Viator. We will be riding doubles and the tour begins at 1 p.m. We must provide transportation to the location, which is a 27-minute drive from Port Castries. This is a 5-star rated tour, and the cost for us seniors is $160 per couple. Our ship, the Ascent, will depart at 6 p.m., and during the night, we will continue sailing southward, passing St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to our third port, which is Port St. George's, Grenada, arriving on January 20th at 8 a.m. This island was formed by volcanoes, much like Hawaii is. This island is the southernmost island of the Caribbean and only 100 miles from South America. It is a sovereign nation, predominantly of African heritage. This nation island has a thriving economy and low unemployment. Grenada accepts the EC dollar and US dollar. Grenada is also known as Spice Island, with nutmeg and cacao chocolate being the top spices. Chocolate factory touring and spice markets are a big hit here. Other places of interest is the underwater sculpture park, boat or sailing tours, rainforest river tubing, Crater Lake hike, and island tours. We have scheduled a tour that covers the island's highlights in a Toyota van with a guided narrative. We can swim at the Concord waterfalls, tour a chocolate factory, tour another rum distillery, and tour a spice plant. We will savor Grenada's interior of lush plantations, rainforest, and crater lakes. Port pickup and drop-off will make the experience super easy. This is a full-day tour titled Concord Waterfall, Chocolate Factory, Rum Distillery, Grand Etang Rainforest Tour. This is booked through TripAdvisor for adults for $115 per person. The tip is not included. Our ship will be departing at 6 p.m. and we will change directions to northward. Barbados is the most eastern Caribbean island and possibly the most beautiful. We will arrive at our fourth port on January 21st at 7 a.m. in Bridgetown, Barbados, where Rihanna is from. Barbados is also an independent sovereign nation. Some highlights could be snorkeling with sea turtles in Carlisle Bay, touring the historic Parliament buildings, shopping duty-free on Broad Street, and relaxing at the Boatyard Beach Club. Sandy turf stables for horse rides on the beach also. I'm told that Barbados is best for beach and water activities. We have scheduled the Tiami 5-star catamaran sail, snorkel, and turtles excursion, which is a highly rated 4 to 5 hour daytime cruise and sail along the scenic Platinum Coast of Barbados. It departs from the Bridgetown port and includes multiple stops for swimming with wild green sea turtles and exploring vibrant shallow water shipwrecks. This tour includes lunch and drinks. This catamaran has a bar, bathroom, covered seating area, island music through speakers as well as steel drum player. It leaves at 9:45 a.m. and lasts for 4 to 5 hours. It is booked through the ship. The cost is $135 each. Our ship will depart that day at 4 p.m. In determining which island country would be the best economical choice for shopping, I simply use the cost of a pie method for each island. As it turns out, the cost for a key lime pie is basically the same at every island, which is about $3.21 per pie. Nonetheless, these are the pie rates of the Caribbean. Our fifth and final Caribbean port is St. John's, Antigua, and we will arrive around 9:30 a.m. on January 22nd. Now this is not the St. John near St. Thomas. This St. John's is the capital of Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda is a fully independent and sovereign nation, meaning it is not owned by any other foreign country. It operates as a constitutional monarchy with its own democratically elected government. Its currency is Eastern Caribbean dollars, or ECB, like most of the other islands, and it's best to change your money back to cash here at an ACB bank. St. John's is our final port and last stop for Caribbean shopping. There is not a whole lot more here to see or add to what we have already experienced at other islands. But we can explore historic forts, shop at the waterfront quays, taste local rum, off-road touring, or relaxing on this island's world-famous white sands. There is also a ship-sponsored tour named Stingray Swim Snorkel, which is $84 per person, and we have scheduled 2 adults for the journey to Stingray City, where you'll feed, pet, and swim with stingrays. The adventure will begin with a ride through the scenic interior of Antigua, and there we will discover the quiet fishing village of Seaton's, where you'll meet the professional staff of Stingray City. Learn about the stingrays and about their behaviors. Then take an exciting speedboat ride to the stingray's habitat, where you'll have the opportunity to snorkel with these magnificent animals. We will feed, pet, and swim with the stingrays. After our adventure, you'll relax and unwind under the shade of a coconut tree and a complimentary rum or fruit punch. Our ship departs for our home port at Fort Lauderdale, Florida at 5 p.m. We will arrive in port on January 25th at 7 a.m. We will have visited 6 different ports in 6 different nations, that is if we include the French side of St. Martin, and all of this without seeing one pirate of the Caribbean. Arr!